What's up, BookTube? Welcome back. My name is Laura if you're new here, and today I'm doing the BookTube Anniversary Tag. This tag was created by Book Your Imagination, which I don't think is an active channel anymore, but I'll still leave the video linked down below so you guys can check it out. I cannot believe that I have made it this far in my channel, that I'm now doing my second anniversary tag. But without rambling, let's get into the questions. Question number 1, what anniversary are you celebrating? This is my 2-year BookTube anniversary. I am filming this a little bit early. I think the date that I posted my first video was March 27th, I think it was. I literally just went and checked like 10 minutes ago and I already forget. But I think it was the 27th. But either way, it has been 2 years or just about 2 years and I am shocked that I'm still here. I'm not gonna lie. Question number 2, what genre does your channel generally focus on? I'm mostly a fantasy reader, especially portal fantasy and like fairy tale types of fantasies, and as queer as physically possible. Then I also read a little bit of sci-fi and occasionally some adult romance as well, but like mostly fantasy. Question number 3, what are you most proud of on your channel? For me, this answer is more of a like personal thing, but I'm really proud of myself for my like attitude towards my stutter. My first couple of months on BookTube, I was so self-conscious of my stutter. I was so meticulous with my editing, basically trying to like hide my stutter as much as humanly possible. And like still now, my filming and editing process, it takes me quite a while because I do want to like edit out as much of it as I can, but my intentions for that have changed. Now when I'm editing out my stutter, it's just for clarity. I want you guys watching to be able to understand what I'm saying. So I try to stutter as little as possible and like do a few takes of each sentence trying to get one where I'm not stuttering. Whereas before it was purely because I was so self-conscious about it and I just didn't want people to know, basically. But I've gotten to a point now where like I don't really care. Like I still do. I still have my moments where I'm like really self-conscious about it, and I definitely still take a long time to film and edit and try and like make things sound as good as possible, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, and I'm really proud of myself for that. I've had a stutter since I was 13, and I think doing BookTube has helped me accept that like it'll probably always be there. It's just part of who I am, it's how I speak, and if somebody is annoyed by it, then they just don't have to watch my videos. It's that simple. So I think being on BookTube has helped me to kind of accept that a lot more and just care less about it, I guess. So yeah, that's a very long-winded answer, but I am genuinely very proud of myself for that. Question number 4, do you receive ARCs to review? I do a little bit. I've just started to in the last like year or so probably. My most recent one I did for The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. I'll leave that linked for you guys down below. And then I'll have one coming shortly for From Bad to Cursed by Lana Harper, the sequel to Payback's a Witch. I just got approved for it a couple of days ago and I'm planning on reading it as soon as possible. I'm so excited for it. But yes, I do really like getting ARCs. I love highlighting new releases and stuff like that. So doing ARCs is a great way for me to actually read some of the new releases that I talk about. Question 5, what types of videos do you most like to do on your channel? I love doing recommendation videos. Those are definitely my favorite ones to do. I love making lists. So I love when I have a video idea where I just get to go through my like Goodreads read list and compile a list of books that fit a certain theme. It is my favorite thing. It's so satisfying to do. And then it also makes me really happy when like people comment that they found a new book through my recommendation. It just brings me so much joy. So I definitely love doing those kinds of videos. I also love doing vlogs, even though I like never do them. But I'm actually considering doing weekly vlogs again, so that might be coming shortly. Question 6, what types of videos do you like to watch on other people's channels? I love watching vlogs. They're my favorite thing to watch because I get to have a good mixture of like, you know, what they're reading and them talking about books, but also just their lives. I like seeing people's houses. I like seeing their like morning routines and like where they sit when they read. It's like a really fun way to people watch, I find. And then you get to see a side of people that you wouldn't normally see. And then also TBR games and like monthly wrap-ups too. Question number 7, was there anything you tried on your channel last year that didn't work? I don't think I really had any like challenge things last year. There were definitely some things from 2020 that I tried and it did not work, like my 5-star predictions. I think I've read like 2 books off of that, and then I finally read that series. I also have not really done that, but I don't think that I really did anything similar to that last year. Question number 8, is there anything that you've done on your channel last year that you won't continue this year? Not that I can think of. I briefly scrolled through my channel to try and find some kind of answer for this prompt, but I really don't have anything, so no. Question number 9, is there there anything that you plan to do more of this year? I definitely want to do more vlogs. I have a couple ideas, not just like weekly vlogs, but like themed vlogs. Like I'm planning on doing the Aurelium Magical Readathon vlog. I think that starts on March 14th, so I'll be doing that. And then I have a couple of other things planned as well. Like I want to actually read my 5-star predictions and do a vlog video on that and some other things as well. And then I also have an idea for a series coming up where I want to do like videos recommending books from certain tropes and get really into the like super niche things. Question 10, is there anything that you plan to add to your channel next year? I don't plan that far ahead, so basically the things that I just talked about in the last question, the like trope, the trope videos and those vlogs and stuff, those will all probably be coming this year, so keep an eye out for those. Question 11, what are some of the challenges you face on your channel? As I mentioned before, my stutter is definitely my biggest challenge, but also too just time and like motivation. YouTube is a very time-consuming hobby. Generally, my videos take at least half an hour to film at the absolute minimum. Generally, it's very rare to have one that's like less than 30 minutes. And then like editing takes hours. Like if I can get through editing a video in an hour, I'm shocked. But normally it's like 2 or 3 hours of editing per video. And then like exporting and uploading time and like making thumbnails, all these things. It takes a very long time, and like I'm sure like many of us, I work a full-time job, I have, you know, a life sometimes. So trying to find the time to make videos is definitely a challenge. And then I also struggle with like motivation as well. I deal with like anxiety and depression. Like sometimes I get into ruts where I just like have no motivation to film, and so sometimes I end up like missing a video upload here and there. But I do try and do 2 videos a week. It just doesn't always work out, but yeah, definitely time and motivation are the hardest parts of YouTube. Question 12, what equipment do you use to film your videos? I use a Canon 5D Mark III, which is really not the best camera for like filming. I have a bachelor's degree in photography, so I got this camera during my undergrad to use for photo, but then like I don't really do photo anymore, so I pretty much only use it for YouTube. But then I have a like little ring light here that clips onto my shelf, and then I have a small little microphone, and then I tether my camera to my laptop, and then I have like a live view thing. And then for editing, I just use iMovie. It is like really basic, it's free as well, but I don't do any like special editing, so I don't need a whole big software program for that. Question 13, what is one piece of advice you would give to another booktuber? Get a microphone. The built-in microphones and cameras are hot garbage. Sometimes I don't think that it makes a huge difference, but then whenever I do vlogs, I film vlogs on my phone, and just hearing the difference in the sound quality between the two is like so jarring. So a microphone is definitely a good idea, but like mostly just have fun, just have a good time. Like don't get stressed out about it. It's a hobby. I like try to have a set upload schedule, and I would get so stressed out if I had to miss one, and now I'm just like, whatever, not a big deal. Like life happens. Like YouTube is not my job, it's just a fun thing that I like to do. So if I miss a video that week, it's not that big of a deal. Just enjoy yourself, have a good time. And finally, question 14, what is the best part of having a BookTube channel? Honestly, just being able to talk about books with people is such a good time. I've made some really good friends here. There are people who comment on my videos who have been doing so like pretty much since day one, so hello to all of you guys. And like just like building a small little community here of people who, you know, like the same books as me, and like doing all these like fun challenges together. And yeah, just like being able to talk to people about something that I love so much has been such a good time, and I love doing BookTube. So hopefully I'll be doing this for a very long time. But those are all the questions for this tag. I still can't believe that I've been doing this for 2 full years now. Like it means the absolute world to me that you guys take time out of your days to watch little old me doing my thing. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. But that'll do it for today's video. So thank you again for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!